Good morning. It's a stunningly cold, frosty morning today. I think it was 0 on the car when I just opened it up then, but there's a view, there's Winter Hill or Rivington Park, whatever you want to call it. So I'll start this week's video with a little bit of a competition, I think. So as most of you already know, we've started doing a little bit of merchandise, our own t-shirts. So we've got, let me get this right, inspect, extract, jar, repeat, and the other one, eggs, cat brood, happy beekeeper. That they're on our website, but I'll try and put a picture on here now. So we've got the beekeeping show coming up in February, and we're jumping on board on that as well. So we're going to be there. So we thought we'd run a little bit of competition of a t-shirt design. So our own branded t-shirts, but we want you to come up with a slogan for it. And the winner will not only get their slogan on our t-shirts, which will be released at the beekeeping show, but we'll also get, if you're at the beekeeping show, you get presented with your own t-shirt. And if not, if you're somewhere else in the country or in the world, we'll get one posted out to you. But add in the comments then, come up with your own slogan of our own t-shirts. And like I said, we will pick one lucky winner to have the t-shirt printed. So here we are again, yet another Christmas market and another storm. So I forget the name of this storm. We've had that many this year, but we're all set up. It's a bit of a wet one, but people are still turning out. I love these little shed setups, like Christmas huts or whatever they are. So take you inside, there's a bit of a brass band playing. Welcome back to our little honey house then. Starting to take shape. We painted that wall last week, or I started it and Vic finished it off when I was in London, because she's an absolute diamond, as well as feeding the bees and whatnot. I'll actually show you our two newest bits of kit. So this is the second one of these I've had. And the reason I've had two, the first one I had was a little bit bigger and it sold immediately, so I had it on loan from Techtron, so it went straight back. And now I've got this slightly smaller model. So this is the 5 shelf model. So as you can see, we've got some blossom honey in there, just warming up. But I absolutely love these Techtron UK warming cabinets. They're fantastic bits of kit. So the one I had previously, like I say, was slightly bigger. The top of my head, 12 3-in-1, but they do have pollen floors from as well, so so they double up as a pollen dryer. But I couldn't be without one of these now. So it's actually ideal. As you can see, well, just took another 40 jars out. So one of our stockists is ready for I've just reordered. So I did a bulk jarring a month or so ago, and I've just obviously warmed that through now to get it liquid again before it goes off to a stockist. And then we've just got some 1 kilo tubs and 20 kilo tub in there. I've actually just took the OSR out of it, and that's going into our second newest bit of kit. So not the Swainty dry machine, it's the Techtron UK 70 litre creamer. So I've just had it moving now, so that's liquid OSR. I've put it in there, and it's a case of just leaving that on now. So I'll come back and update on this periodically as it starts to cream the honey. But again, it's absolutely solid. So this one has, like I say, it's a 70 litre creamer, but it has a heated water jacket as well, which I haven't actually got on at the minute because it's quite warm in the honey house. Anyway, the heating's on, and the honey's quite warm. So I'm just going to see how we go. But yeah, you fill it up at the back there. All the controls are on the side, the timers and whatnot, temperature, and then you've got mix on and off, and then how fast you want the creamer to go. So I've just got it, so it's just ticking over, he says. So the squeal you can hear is the motor. That's normal for these motors. It's exactly the same with the extractor, any extractor really. And it's got the safety mechanism on, so once you pop that, it stops immediately. Nice little retainer there for the top. Right, I said we'll come back periodically over the next few days and see how we get on with that. So it's a case, we've got, obviously you can imagine, some of you guys might be the same, Christmas markets and things like that. So we are warming honey, jarring honey and creaming honey. It's all go. Good morning. We're over at, let me get out the sun, that's better. We're over at Andrew Pope's, aka Bretherton Sunflowers. So he's putting some feed on these nukes and these hives. There's a few dotted about the place. I think Andrew moved them out the way because of the bonfire last month. This month, I don't even know what month we're in. Oh, where are we now? November, yeah. So yeah, a bit of feed on these. Apologies about the picture because I'm having to do it on my phone because I've left my camera at home. But at least it's at home and not on a site somewhere. 3 sites this morning and then a load of more prep this afternoon. Got to get a big Christmas order ready for Dig Lake. That's on its way out this week. But it's gorgeous. I love being out when it's like this. So it's chilly, but it's dry and the sunshine. So I think this is the forecast for the rest of this week. Sunshine and showers. Well, welcome to sunshine, but not the showers there. So, how's your winter going so far with bees? Answers in the comments. Have you managed to get around your hives? Are you up to speed now? Have you caught up? I certainly haven't. I'm still behind. But it's a juggling act, isn't it? Just trying to do what we can when we can in between everything else. So, I need to stop saying so as well. I'm aware of it when I look back at watch the videos back, but it's just a habit I need to get out of. So I've just arrived at the Simon the Beekeeper. So it's common knowledge now, it was announced yesterday that obviously Simon the Beekeeper have acquired Payne's Bee Farms. So thankfully my favourite pollinutes will still be available in the UK. Anyway, you're better off going through it and then off to the right. Oh, you've got to walk right straight around, yeah, do a lap. So Vic's just taking the girls for a walk up at Miles's. So seems to be every week, but it's okay. But anybody with a number of hours will know it's all about feeding this time of year, and it's constant feeding as well. So I was meant to come here last week. This is Miles's site, but obviously I got stuck just up the road in Mike's where I got pulled out, and then I was running late to get into Liverpool 1 because there's a cut-off time there where you can actually get up onto the roof. So I've headed back this week just to put some of this, picked some more up yesterday from Harry. Give us some more Sam and the Beekeeper pre-packaged fondant. Like I said, I did buy some blocks of fondant with a plasterer's blade and things like that to cut up, but this is so much easier, so much less mess. They're just ideal, they're great, like I said, for transporting around and saving time ultimately. Much cleaner and at a decent price as well. So if you haven't already, in fact, just go on there. It's Black Friday soon. Get some ordered, give them a go, see what you think. Let us know what you think if you are picking some up, because I really rate those. I think they're fantastic. So yet another nuke yard and more feeding. So there's no flight today. They're clustered up nice and tight. So it's a bit of a strange one. This one is the closest one to home, but yeah, it seems to be the one that gets neglected the most. I don't know why that is. It's just, I think it's a mental thing really. You just do the ones that are further away, then you're less likely to pass regularly. But then this gets not neglected, like I said, but they're probably overdue a bit of fondant, these. So as well as the Simon the Beekeeper stuff, I have still got some blocks of fondant left. So I said the other week I bought a pallet load when the price of sugar went down. And if you haven't seen this already, this is a plasterer's scraper or blade or whatever they're called. It just makes light work of chopping this fondant up. I know a few people commented and jumped on when I saw this the other week because it's a game changer for cutting fondant. Trying not to get fondant all over my pickup. So what we have is 2 colonies within one of our double nuke setups. So it's on a national configuration. One side consumed all the stores, while the others has obviously still got plenty in. Falling on all over my camera again. So having gone through these, I've found I think 4 dead outs, but they don't come as a surprise, to be honest. This is the yard where I made a load of late splits, put loads of virgins in the hope that they might get mated. Obviously not all have, so I'm not surprised by the ones that have died out. They were earmarked as being queenless or failing queens or virgins unmated because the weather was terrible. So I'll just put you straight in the sun there. So I'm going to move, so I'll just move these empty boxes out of here so I know what's what. But generally they're all looking good, plenty of bees in the boxes. I took a feeder off this one, actually it was. So peeled the feeder off the top, and the queen was sat right on top of the crown board, obviously between the feeder and the crown board and the body of the nuke. So I poked her back down and then put a slab of fondant on that. But shows that, you know, when they're moving around the boxes, although it's a bit chilly, there's enough bees in here. There's the other one flying now, to be fair. Yeah, it's still, they're in sunny, which is great. So you can see a bit of flight going on. It'll just be on cleansing flights then, that's all now. But generally, yeah, looking good. 1, 2, 4, 30 odd nukes, and then some Langstroth ones as well. So in a good place for the site. Happy days. Good morning. The day before big market day then. So back in the unit, lots more jarring and stuff today to do. I actually stayed late last night. I did a lot of, I say tidying up, you can't really see, but got moved some of the honey. And then I've started palletising our supers and getting them up on the racking. Still got all that side sorted out yet, just knowing what's best to move where, and then what's another 3 pallets of supers to sort out. And we've still got supers out, not with honey in, but just sat on top of hives for storage. So I'm going to bring them back in so they're not sat out over winter. I'm just short of pallets at the minute. Well, the right size pallets that fit in that racking anyway. But that's a lot tidier, that's ideal, so happy with that. Just, that's it. Although I need it doing, it's obviously there's more important jobs to be done before all that. There's just a lot of crap just stockpiled and I need to go through. But I can hear the creamer running actually. I'll update you on that. And there she blows. Look at that. So that's, let me get this right. So it's been on for 3 days. In reality, if I'd have put the settings on properly from day 1, I think it would have done it in 2. But fantastic bit of kit. Loving it. And that's but there's only 20 litres in there, so I think that's a 70 litre. It's a 70 litre tank, so another amazing bit of kit from Techtron. And in here we've got, what we've got. So I put some chunk comb in that I started setting last night, and obviously that's all ready, good to go now. That's another awesome bit of kit. I would not be without one of these now, and it's ideal. It's almost made for the job. Just sat under the table, takes up no room, and we've still got the workspace. So been spelt again with Darius. Check out his website. I'll try and put some links for these. I always say that and forget to do it, or the links don't work, but I'll try and put some links in the description for these 2 bits of kit. Get them ordered. I know especially the warmer tanks have been really popular. Right, crack on with some of these jobs. So let me get this right, so it's in mine. So 576 for this one, which I am now told is the single shelf variant, because it only comes with 1 stainless steel shelf. That's right, but as you can see, it fits 20 kilo tubs in there and plenty of jars and things like that, and also comes with a pollen trace. And the 70 litre creamer comes in at 1899, so that's 1,899 including VAT. You see we've now jarred all that up, and that in the bottom there now is our seed honey for next time.